You ready for a walk? Ready to go for a walk? What tour you got today? Ah, you're doing one. We are just outside apartamentos del faro, which is in the Poniente area. You can just see at the end of the road there is the Torre Dorada, which is on the right, the left, sorry. And Brisa del Mar and Pizzeria de Marte and a few other places. But this is the apartamentos del faro. So this is in the Poniente area. I thought I'd take you a bit of a walk around today. We've not done that in a while, have we? We've not been for a walk. So yeah, I thought I'd check in with you all, see how you all are. I know a few of you have been messaging, hi Karen, hi Joyce, to say that your calendars have arrived, which is exciting. Hopefully you like them. Rio is very excited, obviously, that you've started to receive them. A few people have messaged saying, how have you managed to send them? Because it's cost like £6 in postage. I know. Like I said, I made them just to cover costs. So like, they weren't a money-making scam or anything like that. The postage and the calendar to produce, it did come to about £9, £9.50. So they were literally just I thought there'd be something nice. I know a lot of you like looking at pictures of Rio and seeing Rio. So it was nice that, we were able to do that. Hi Karen, we're just walking through Poniente at the moment. It's not as hot as yesterday. Yesterday was 24 degrees, would you believe it? Madness, 24 degrees in November, which would have been around the fiesta time. So I know probably a lot of you might have been here at that time. But it's not as warm today, it's probably about 21, which I know is still pretty good. It's looking pretty nice. I know a few of you have said it looks quiet. To be honest, normally around this area, along these back streets and things, it is usually pretty quiet anyway. Oh, Michael, you got your calendar as well, so it's brilliant. Oh, good. I went rummaging around on the internet trying to find a company that would do calendars and things, and the company I used, the paper is supposed to work. I think it's card. And Mum was saying it's really good, and the slimline are not slimline, they're like really wide slimline. Hoping yours comes tomorrow, Sally. I hope so. I have worked out as well that most people who ordered the A4 haven't got theirs yet, and people who have ordered the slimline have. Again, it's because just depends on the local post office, and I think the slimline fits through a post box and the A4 doesn't, so that might have been another reason why. Hi Dave, hope's all well. Oh, cheers, good, all good here. Rio's on a wander round. We'll get you to the beach in a second. You all got your sunglasses on, ready to get to the beach. Look at that. A lot quieter than yesterday. If you were watching yesterday, the beach was pretty busy, which was quite nice to see, because for so long it's just looked like this. But yesterday a lot of families were out on the beach, and now they've taken the plots away. It's that little bit more freedom. So I think people who live around here have been avoiding, I know we've been avoiding Poniente Beach and Levante Beach, just for the fact that the plots were on it, and it just kind of felt a bit restricted. You couldn't lay your stuff out so much, and yeah, it just seemed a bit silly because there was hardly anybody on the beach, but you were so restricted how much space you had, and then you had to be wary of how you got towards the how you got to the sea and things like that. Whereas now, like, the freedom's back, and I think a lot of people who were probably going to beaches like Altea and Albir and Villajoyosa, I think they've returned. And then obviously we've got freedom of movement throughout the community, so it's quite possible that there were families meeting up on the beach and things like that. Oh, can you see it's got some rain back in the UK, some wind. It's quite windy here actually now I've got down to the beach. It wasn't windy back there, but quite windy down here. There's Rio. She'll show me. She'll turn around and show you. Hiya! Look, I've even managed to get a dress on today. Oh, it's a strut. Didn't know it was like that. Right, back to the beach. That's what you want to see. You don't want to see my face. You don't want to see my mug. Should have been there today. Oh God, I hope you'll be back soon. I bet there's lots of you that were meant to be around this time of year, isn't there? He's out going to take photos of the Christmas lights and tree. Would love to see them. Oh yeah, I'll get him too. We're not putting them up yet. Wait for the baby to stop crying. Yeah, we're going to put ours up probably around the 28th. because that means the 1st of December, when we have our Advent and things like that, it's all Christmassy and ready. So they've still got the plots this end of Poniente, so as you get further along, they've got them. But the further along you look, further back towards Finisterre, they've taken them away. How's the Ambassador Playa coming along? Very, very slowly. I really don't see it being open in summer, to be honest. But saying that, you know how the Spanish are. One day it's like nothing, and the next day it's like finished. So I'm not ruling out, but things aren't really moving around there, to be honest. But should have been here yesterday. Oh God, I bet there were loads of you meant to be here. Don't you think, Rio? Quite a few. Yeah, it's windy. It's windy down here. This is a new coffee shop that's opened called Madness, and they do different variations of coffees and teas and things like that, and different cakes and things. I've heard it's really good. I've not been in yet, so I'll have to let you know. But yeah, if that's your sort of thing. Just also want to say a big happy birthday to Reese yesterday. It was his birthday yesterday and I didn't get a chance to say it, so I thought I'd just say happy birthday now from Benidorm, from Rio and I, and Alex at work. A couple of people have messaged to say about Christmas presents when they want to send something to either Alex and me or Rio, which is very, very nice, but I really don't know how I can do it. The only thing I thought is I have got an Amazon wish list, and I can put it public if that's something you want me to do. I could do that, because then it sends the, it all goes through Amazon that way. So let me know and I'll post it, but I don't really know how else I can do it, because I know a lot of you can't get over, and I don't really want to be, putting my everything out. So I don't know what else I'm supposed to do. But, or don't worry, just thank you. Knowing that you wanted to send us something is nice enough. I love seeing your shadow on the ground. Oh yeah, there I am. Hello. Hello. There I am with the sun behind me. Hi Rita, hope you're doing okay. Watching with John, fantastic. It's depressing seeing all that blue sky around here in the UK. No, not depressing, it's supposed to be a pick-me-up. It's supposed to be the opposite of depressing. It's supposed to be that you know that when you come back, it'll be there waiting for you. Look, not much has changed in Benidorm. It's just awfully quiet. But when you come back, it's all still here, all still waiting for you. That's what we need. And it's nice that we can kind of try and help those businesses along, because when you give stars, I go and spend them, and when we do videos, it gets some publicity and things for free. So it all helps, doesn't it? We try. So the plots are still out along here as well. Don't know how far I should go. Where do we feel like going, Rio? What do you think? Rio had to go to the vets the other day. He wasn't very well, so he's got a yeast infection. Bless him. So he's on a only meat and vegetables diet at the minute. So no kibble, no nothing. Just meats and fish and vegetables. And he's been on that for a few days now, and it's starting to clear. So yeah, he was feeling very sorry for himself the other day. Bless him. But yeah, somebody asked us, oh, what do you have to do with the vets in Spain? Is it expensive and things? So our vets, I don't know about anyone else, but our vets don't charge us for an appointment. So if Rio goes in and they say, yeah, he's all good, no, we've checked him over, he's fine, then we just walk out and it's free. If he needs a medication, then we pay for the medication. And if it's like an ongoing thing that they have to keep looking at him, like if they say, oh, he's got this, he needs to come back next week, then we only pay when they've finished. So it's really good, actually. I mean, I know in the UK it can be like £50 just to walk through the door at the vets. So yeah, the fact that, a consultation, or them just looking at Rio, or looking at the cat or the dog or whatever, yeah, we don't get charged, which is good. It means when Rio goes for his monthly checkups, it's not so bad. Hello. Seeing all my friends. That was the lifeguard. Whose birthday today? My birthday. Oh, happy birthday, Peter! Fantastic. Have a wonderful day. Hope it's fantastic. We could send a present to the corner bar. I don't know, because it's not really fair on Ash. You know, if he starts getting things delivered to me, I'd feel a bit bad, because then it looks like he's my PO box, and I don't want him to have to keep taking my bits in. It'd be nice, it would be nice, but I don't want to put that on Ash. Imagine, starts getting boxes coming and coming. Can you imagine 207 boxes turn up at Ash's door? Like, oh, cheers. It'd be nice though, it's a lovely thought. Absolutely beautiful along the beach. This is my favourite part of Benidorm, especially this time of day when you can just walk along and just before the sun goes down, let me turn it around so you can see. Look at that. It's just like, just above the hotels, it makes that shadow. It's one of my favourite times. Beautiful. Walking away from the sun today. Afternoon from a very gloomy Manchester. You're like, no. Put the video on the TV, and then it's like you got the window to Benidorm. That's an idea. Walk to Calpe. Flipping heck. I don't think I could make it to Benidorm Newtown, let alone Calpe. Mark, I've seen that he walked all the way to Finisterre Pueblo, and then he walked all the way back, and then he walked from Alicante El Campeo to Alicante. Madness. I like walking as much as the next person, but flipping it, that ain't half a walk. That's a good, well, Finisterre Pueblo must have taken a good hour, 2 hours. Probably even more, to be honest. That mountain, flipping it. Ooh. Booked up with group to watch England vs Scotland on the 18th of June. Can't wait, Miss Penny. Hey, watching England vs Scotland on the 18th of June. Fantastic. That'll be a good video to do, and it will have a bit of a friendly banter in the comments. Wish we were there. It's lovely to see some sun as it's getting dark here. I always think it's crazy that, like, what is it, about 4 o'clock in the UK? And it's starting to get dark, and then you think it's an hour later here and it's still, oh, it's crazy. I need to be there. Oh. Poor Ria, I hope he's better soon. Love seeing him on his walks. Thank you, he's happy enough. You know what, he's apparently had this yeast infection for a few weeks and we've not heard a peep out of him. So we never actually knew there was anything wrong with him. It was only when his nail kind of started to almost dislocate that we looked at him and thought, that's not right. And he'd got a few lumps and bumps, which we'd already been treating. But yeah, so we didn't even know. He's just so happy-go-lucky that we hadn't even realised there was anything wrong with him. That probably sounds like I'm an awful dog parent now. Trust me, I do look at him, and yeah, normally if there's something wrong they kind of lick their paws and things like that, but no, not Rio, he wasn't bothered. A few bars. Not as many on the beach today. I think everyone's at work. Lucky me, I've just finished work. I think Alex will be about finished now as well. I'll be back soon. Vets are expensive in the UK. Yeah, they were. Were for us. Hi, Rio. I did not realise how large Benidorm was till you showed us. Wow. Benidorm is absolutely huge. People judge Benidorm by such a small area. And I wholeheartedly believe that some people do come to just Benidorm, just to the strip, and then kind of think that's all Benidorm. And then there's the people who have never been to Benidorm, that they just see that area and judge the entire city on it, which you can't do. like Leicester town centre on a Friday night and a Saturday night, I never used to want to walk around there because I just think, God, it's like horrid. And you know, you get around the party areas of most cities and they're all kind of the same kind of thing. But I don't think people realise, and then everyone just kind of judges Benidorm and it gets such a bad rep. I take it personally. When people start, sometimes people comment on the videos, not always live, normally when they're finished and it comes up on their Facebook screen or something. Hi! And it comes up on their screen. Yeah, and then they're like, ooh, Benidorm's like this, that, the other. So, ugh. Rio's trying to speak to the dog. I've got my mask round my bottom at the round my bottom, not round my bottom, but underneath at the minute. But I've got to put it up now because people come in, so I might go a bit muffled. Rio, cógelo. ¿Es chico o chica? Ah, chica. Bueno. Vale, ya lo veo. Rio, muñeco. Rio! He doesn't want to get his toy. Rio, get this. Right, take it on carrying this then. Whoosh. Right, let's go. Do you want it? No. He's just going to pull me now till we get to this dog. Hopefully when I come away from these again I won't be muffled. We're allowed to, I asked a police officer the other day, I said, you know, if I'm walking down the street and there's absolutely nobody about, what do you expect me to do? Do you expect me to wear a mask? And he was like, no. So there we go. Because, you know, other police officers might be funny, but I don't think it's reasonable that if there's absolutely nobody to have to wear a mask. Because there are some areas near us where there is literally nobody. Like around here now I'm going to keep my mask because the closer we get to Elty Park, the more people like come about. And I don't want to be touching it and moving it and things like that. But yeah, like near some areas you can literally not see one person. So it's always with us. Do you want this, Rio? Or am I still carrying it? It's hard to see the comments now. I've got a toy in one hand and Rio in the other. Here, take this. Rio! Right, I'm going to have to go in a minute because he's now being stubborn. Now he's seen a dog. It's like, he doesn't want to take his toy, he doesn't want to do nothing. Right, I'll come around here and I'll say adios. Have a look at the beach. Here you go, Rio. Rio, please take it on. You can get it. Hope Rio gets better soon. Oh, thank you. My dog's poorly too. Kibbles making poorly. He's on meat and rice only. Well, they said that actually it's the rice that's making him poorly because it's got yeast and starch and carbohydrates. So it's mainly that we've had to cut out. We've cut him out of kibble for the moment just because that has some rice in it. So yeah, we'll put him slightly back onto kibble. I'm going to keep him on it, but we'll keep him on a meat and vegetable diet at night and kibble in the morning. But he'll be fine. He's just I think he's a hypochondriac. Rio! If you've ever met Rio, you'll know, like, or you've known him for a while, you know there's always something wrong with him. If it's not one thing, it's another. People could send stars they can find, you can get some of yourself. Oh, it's all different ideas. How I miss Benidorm. I know some people wanted us to have something at Christmas to open, which was nice. And I think Amazon list probably the only way that could happen. How I miss Benidorm. Normally come out 4 to 5 times a year. Last visit was December. Can't wait to come back. It's looking lovely in Benidorm. Praying for the change and come out. I hope so. I hope it starts getting better soon. It's not even 3:30, but it's overcast. Oh god. Just come back to the UK and already missing Benidorm. Raining in Redditch. Oh, not back to rain. It's very quiet here now. It's quieter along here than I thought. Looks nice and warm there, blue and gold. Oh, you're alright, Stan. Where's everyone at? I think some people will be at work. And other people can't come to Benidorm at the minute because it's, you know, we've got our land borders closed and most people in other countries aren't allowed to come to Spain at the moment. So yeah, it is suffering. Didn't know Benidorm was a city. Yeah, Benidorm's a city. It's one of the biggest cities in, I say one of, it's quite the way down the list, but it's a very big city. I went to Benidorm family holidays, poniente for over 10 years, then went with the pub groups to strip and everyone who was there. Hey now, what about a flip of the coin with that? Normally it's the other way around, isn't it? The tail's wagging. It's beautiful. It's not all about the nightlife there. I've been 4 times and I love it and I haven't seen half of it. Tell me about it. It's a lovely place. I didn't realise it was a city. Ah, so many of you didn't realise it's a city. Yeah, Benidorm's a city. And Villajoyosa is a city too. Altea is a town, but Benidorm's a city. And it's got a town hall. Rio, get you toy. I never wanted to visit Benidorm. I'm guilty of the bad press it gets. My hubby booked a holiday there 2 years ago, straight in La Cala, and fell in love with the place. This end you're walking is so nice. Oh, that's lovely to hear. I think there's so many people that you kind of have to try it, and it is like Marmite. You love it or you hate it. But I love it. Do not know if it's been mentioned what time does Alex finish work. Alex finishes around 4 o'clock. That's what time school finishes. But he's never home till 6. And then, yeah, as is the life of teachers, he has marking to do and lesson plans and God knows else what. So yeah, it's never just a 4 o'clock finish, it's teaching. Right, I'll see you soon. I'll try and jump on again. Try and keep everyone going in lockdown. Keep each other company. Gives me someone to talk to as well. I think we're going to lockdown in the west of Scotland. Nicola's announcing tomorrow. So that's another one again, isn't it? Lauren, please get Alex to buy your phone. It's on my Christmas list. Alex has said as long as it's in stock. Right, see you later. Bye!